welcome everybody. um, Been a long time since we've had a little bit of cryptocurrency discussion. Pardon me while I adjust my camera settings and stuff on the fly. It's been a while, but anyway, like to welcome everybody back. See, we've got a couple viewers here right now. Hopefully, we build up a little bit, but I'm not expecting a whole bunch. It's been about 4 years since we were streaming daily and getting a lot of cryptocurrency stuff taken care of, discussions, suggestions, just community advice, that kind of thing. And I guess about 3 years since my last. I mean, I've put in a few updates and stuff throughout the years, but it's been about 3 or 4 years since we were going really strong. So I'd like to welcome everybody back. We're gonna start running some crypto streams normally, like we used to. We'll start out in this format with a chat box here on the screen, so everyone can kind of chime in and make suggestions and whatever else you want to talk about. It's fine. And then I still have a mainstream set up where we'll look at some tickers of some coins that I follow and that I'm invested in and that I stay interested in. Some strong communities and some meme coins that I'm in. We'll take a look at all that. Just a few things to knock out. What's up, Rockstar? Welcome back, man. Just a few things to go over and touch on, so we can kind of get reacclimated with everything that's going on, all the new tech that I'm trying to get adjusted to for the stream. Now we're streaming to Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and X. And then once I get my follower count back up on TikTok, will stream there as well. The thing is, over the last few years, I've been building my business. For those that were with me in the past, I have a bakery here in South Louisiana, but I've been using the my TikToks and X and all that stuff to build the business side of it, and I have thousands of followers on that. But we need to get the crypto community back square. So I had to restart X and restart TikTok and all that kind of stuff. So we're starting at the bottom. In fact, while I still have quite a few subscribers on the YouTube channel, which I can see you guys were obviously notified, so I appreciate it. I was demonetized and whatnot just from not posting and not keeping up with the watch hours and all that stuff, which is fine. I actually prefer it that way. When we rebuild, as we will right now, we're going to be starting with a lot of you guys from the past, and then all new community and that sort of stuff. So that's it. I'm going to use this page as like the intro page, kind of go over what we're doing on a daily basis, and then we'll swap over to the mainstream real quick. You guys might recognize this. So here we are on the on what I call the mainstream channel. This is similar to what I used to run back when we were doing daily crypto streams a few years back. I run the tickers of some of the more popular coins. I have the LFG ticker up, which is new, and I'll get into that. I did make a couple posts regarding that coin over the last year or so. Well, it's not quite a year, but it's been a while now. Introducing you guys to the coin when it was at certain price it was at, and that sort of stuff. And we'll go over that. But and then I'm gonna leave just some information for the top 7 or 8 coins up here, just to kind of take a look at it. What's up, landlord? Man, I can get whatever y'all want to talk about. It's cool. Like there's so much information, and it's really hard to convey in just a little stream. So hopefully over the next, I don't know, month or so of streams, we'll kind of reconnect and get it straight. But the truth is, and I did a little test stream yesterday. Yeah, a little test stream yesterday where I caught a few old subscribers and I kind of let everyone know. But what I'm gonna do is on my, you know how you can like go to YouTube and it gives like a little intro video. In fact, I still haven't gone back and redone all my pages. Like I need to go redo all my stuff, but I'm gonna make a new intro and introduction and stuff for those that don't know me. But basically we lost my dad in 2021, and I had to kind of tear down one of my retail locations, rebuild it back, and just, I mean, life, pretty much life, and but I still have all my crypto and more, and I really never sold out of, like, like some people sell and just move on. I didn't. So I've been in crypto since 2017. For those that are new to the channel, um, had a ton of crypto. I mean, I could have sold and done very, very well. I decided to hold. All of us here have gone through that terrible last, I guess, 3 years or so, 3 or 4 years or so of the bear market, and then it looked like things would turn around and doing pretty well recently, until just like the last couple of days, really. But as I briefly touched on in the little test stream, I'm not a chart guy. I mean, I look at them just because it's out of habit over the years and whatnot. But I still firmly believe that crypto is not financially, like historically financial. Uh, I guess what's the word I'm looking for? Projectable, like traditional finance, and to reiterate on that and a little bit more, like to prove what I was going at for, like, okay, so what was it? Let's say a week ago, right? Um, Cardano was back down to like 70 cents or something. Bitcoin had hit 78 grand. Excuse me. Um, Stuff like that, and then Trump announced that they were going to do the crypto reserve, including Solana, Cardano. I think he mentioned Bitcoin and Ethereum, of course. That was almost like without saying, but the surprise was Solana, Cardano, and XRP. So, I mean, overnight we saw Bitcoin shoot up to 95. We saw Cardano get back up to, I think it hit $1.15 before going back down, and then of course XRP approached $3. So like it's so much. I'm not gonna say emotionally based, but it's more driven by like the social aspect and kind of like happenings in politics and that sort of stuff. So while you can chart it, and I mean, I guess some experts can prove that it's a thing, especially when you look at the cycles. I believe in cycles. 4 years, 4 years, and if the experts and the cycles do kind of follow, we were supposed to be in a bull right now, and it was supposed to really take off like around May, if I'm not mistaken. So there's still a chance that all that's going to go down and whatnot. But I'm just saying, you can, if you can watch a market swing, a few $100 billion overnight. I mean, I think we just need to keep waiting until, well, I mean, look at the last 4 years. We went from, remember the Doge hype, where like, you had retail and celebrities and everyone getting on Doge, and it was cool, and we caught it, and we did well, and everything, and it was fun. But like, I mean, just that's what I'm talking about. Look at the emotion involved in a market, where that was prime. We saw Doge hit 73 cents or so, whatever, with the SNL night and all that. And then I mean, look how bad it's been pretty much during the Biden administration. I'm not a political guy, but I mean, it is what it is. So yeah, things are better. And just the adoption of crypto as a whole is on a whole nother level than it was last time I was streaming, 3-4 years ago, where like every time I always try to get a lot of news to you guys every day in my streams. And I will again once I get all caught up and acclimated. But like every day something, I make a big announcement of like, this company said they're gonna start accepting this, and it was all adoption. That's the thing we were looking for. And now we're talking, crypto reserves and this sort of stuff. So it's much more accepted, and it's a thing. It's not going anywhere. It's just it's gonna fluctuate like most financial markets do. One thing I want to say is that you're gonna have your naysayers, you're gonna have your positives, and you're gonna have your crypto bros like us. Those that truly get it and understand it, I think is it's a different breed of people. Like we're gonna be techies. I'm putting my phone on mute, by the way. We I consider myself a techie. I love all this stuff, So like, and I'm real analytical minded. So like, I love crypto. It's almost like fantasy baseball for people, that want to make money, or fantasy baseball, fantasy football, like I love analytical stuff. So there's that. But man, I have family members that still call it funny money and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, I can't explain this anymore, because on the channel, if you go back and look at all my stuff from years ago on YouTube and whatnot, I mean, we get into blockchain detail, we get into everything you want to know, we get into specific coin details, this and that, and and I'm like, oh, damn it, man, if you're not gonna take the time to at least try and understand, and you make fun of something, I mean, whatever. What's up, Deadwood? Welcome back, man. It's good to see you. So yeah, I mean, look, if you run into that situation like I do, take it with a grain of salt. I mean, just like everything historically in the past, anytime you have something of this caliber moving into society as a whole and making changes in people's everyday life, you're gonna have critics. I mean, remember when credit cards are like, well, probably not. I mean, I'm old, but so when credit cards came onto the scene, it was cash and check, right? And credit cards were introduced, and this was back when you had like the little physical thing you would run, like you put a card, and then it would like etch the numbers on the card, and then you would have to, the company would have to call in to the credit card company and like regurgitate these numbers, and that's how they got paid. So like when all that went down, everybody was like, I don't know, man, that looks like a lot of shit to just take payment, like just use cash, and then of course, I mean, now it's like, I mean, me personally, dude, I can't tell you the last time I've used cash. I mean, I have a business and I handle cash every day, but like carrying it on me and going to a store and paying with cash, no. But the biggest reason for that up until now with crypto is a couple things. One, like convenience, of course. I hate having change in my pocket. I'm just a nerd like that. But like my family and I, we use a credit card, like to build up points, and that's the only way we can really afford to go on vacations, because we never can save money. Like we have kids in school, one's in like a private school, and then with the business, every single day there's expenses that come up, and then not to mention price of eggs. I have a bakery. Yeah, we're not gonna get into that. But so like we spend on the card and pay off the card, spend on the card, and then over the course of a year or two, we have enough to go on a vacation, and that's really the only way we do it. So that's kind of like a preference. That's what I like to do. And then secondly, I'm reading Landlord's comment. He said, bro, remember before online banking, you had to go call your bank. Yeah, stuff like that. What's up, Black Sheep? Welcome back. Yeah, just all that kind of stuff. So, personally, that's why we kind of do it. Not to mention running a business, and we funnel everything through that credit card, which in turn allows me to log it all in QuickBooks, and then I can hand it to my CPA. So what I'm getting at is that's such the norm, and so much the way that things are done, in fact, to where like even CPAs and the financial system kind of like relies on that to keep track of things and whatnot, and make things easier, and well, I guess easier on everyone, at least more efficient on everyone. So now it's not even a second thought. No one anymore is like, man, I don't know if we should be testing out these credit card things. I don't know if they've proven to be relatively safe, but not really either. So when the argument comes up about crypto hacking and crypto not being safe, I'm like, yeah, has your money ever been safe? I mean, personally, how many times I've had my credit card hacked, or at least fraudulent activity on my credit card, I should say. Listen, I'm not lying. I've changed my credit. Well, I stay with the same company, but I have personally have to have my card replaced at least 6 or 7 times in the last 10 years. Like once every year and a half or 2 years, like I'll be scanning my charges, and someone in California bought tickets to a show or something. I'm like, I didn't do that. And now I use Capital One. I have no ties to them, obviously, and kind of I'm a nobody, but they're fantastic at sending you a new card and wiping the charges. But the pain in the ass part about all that is every time that happens, like I said, as a business owner, I'm not lying, probably 15 to 20 vendors and or accounts and or subscriptions or whatnot logged on that card. I have to go back and change the card numbers and whatever for all my suppliers, my vendors, just everything online that you subscribe to. Think about that, how much of a pain in the ass. And that's the norm, okay? So crypto comes along, and it's a send only format. Blockchain validators, all that stuff for those of that are familiar. And yes, it's overwhelming, especially when you're used to spending your money a certain way or being able to access your money a certain way and that sort of thing. So there's a learning curve, but you can't tell me that you assumed for the rest of your life that people, or put it this way, you can't tell me that you think this is going to be the norm to have paper currency being used in 100 years. There's no way. I mean, to think about that now is a little silly in terms of like the grand scheme of things. When it comes to the elements and handling of cash and or paper money or currency. Just the fact that it can deteriorate and tear and get washed and so we knew it was going this way anyway. I mean, like with a credit card or even at your banks. When's the last time you've had all your money? Like or say like this physically, like this is all my money. I want to take some up. No, it's all digitally done anyway, right? The banks take your money, they invest your money, they make money on your money, and that's why you get the little bit of interest. But I mean, so it's almost like a game. It's almost like a big high stakes game. What's up, Steven? Welcome back, man. Okay, so that's kind of just my little rant about where we're going with crypto, and like it's inevitable. Like it's going to be a digital system. In 10 years or 15 years, it might not be everything we're looking at now. It might not be Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, like all these current, it might not be that, but we know it's going to be digital currency, and crypto is the foundation that's going to be built on, at least blockchain. So we're on the right path. We just need to be patient and I guess evolution take its course. If financial evolution, is that a term? Maybe we just made that up. Okay, so Steven said Bradley's back. The Bulls got to be on. Look, so we were just kind of touching on that. Okay, so let's see. We can go over question and answer stuff if y'all want. We got a few people here. Also for those that are watching or tuned in that aren't familiar with us, I am pretty much just a regular dude. I've said that 1,000 times on this stream. It's been about 3 or 4 years since I've streamed and gotten to this. But I want y'all to know there was a time when we were pulling 40, 50,000 views per stream. So I'm not a zero. It's just been a while, man. Family has really taken its toll, and rebuilding businesses and that sort of thing. So I'll let y'all be the judge, but I'm not just some guy blowing smoke. I know a little bit. I think I know enough to at least hold a conversation. And that's all I try and do every day. But let's take a look at our tickers. Bitcoin at 87.7, Ethereum at 21.80, Cardano 93 cents. And I got a little story about Cardano. Dogecoin broke below 20 cents, which is pretty low for Doge over the last few years. VeChain at 2.7 cents. We're gonna touch on that again too. I have something to say about that. And the new ticker that I'm gonna have up is a coin called LFGO. Let's fucking go. That is my favorite meme coin. That is one of, I hold 7 or 8 meme coins, but the one I'm heavily invested in that is the best community I've found is LFGO. There's also a little lady, goes by the name Crypto Chick, Crypto Coins Chick. I'm gonna show you in a second. She's also she's a real deal. This right now, with the way the market's been in the last few years, if you just hear every day, you're doing more than most. She's knowledgeable. She's friendly. She communicates with her community. Her coins building a solid market cap. She's making the connection. She puts in the work. So another one I think really highly of. What's up, Aaron? Let's see. Aaron says, welcome back. 4 months after the water heater destroyed your family. Yes. It's cool that you remember that, man. Yes. So I'm telling you, dude, I guess when it rains, it pours. Although in the course of a few years, a lot can happen. That's cool you remember that, man. It's cool that it's not cool that happened. But yeah, at my dad's house, before he got sick and passed, he had a 2-story house, and upstairs the hot water heater had busted, and it was above the kitchen and destroyed his entire kitchen. We had to have the whole kitchen remodeled. But so he says it happened to him. So Aaron, now you see, it's not fun, man. But anyway, thankfully we were insured and it got taken care of. But okay, so a couple little things I want to touch on. So Like I said, I've been in crypto since 2017. I didn't have money. I came in and I was just buying whatever I could. I had started buying up VeChain, um, and okay, well, so okay, let's back up even a little bit. Well, let's fast forward. Okay, so I came into crypto. I started buying a bunch of VeChain because I still think VeChain is the coin. It showed some life about what 2 or 3 months ago. Um, it had ran up to about 8 cents, and then it fluctuated again, and the whole market's a little down right now, so it's back down to 2.7 cents. But if you guys remember, during the last super cycle, VeChain, like VeChain and a few other guys were the ones that I tell you every day on the stream. That's the one. That's the one. And we watched VeChain in the course of my streaming go from 1.5 cents to 27 cents. So a lot of people made, I mean, substantial money on that. And I even called a high of, I think, 26 cents for that year. And you can go back and check those videos too, because I like to leave that up just for a little bit of for people that don't know me, I'm like, there's no way he guessed that. Well, I guessed it, and it's on there. So, but okay, so again, didn't have much money. Was buying as much as I could, a few $100s here and there, VeChain and that sort of thing. And then I think it was I want to say like maybe March of 2020, when the whole pandemic thing and all that stuff hit, and the market just, I mean, completely went to crap. Um, I remember Bitcoin crashing down to around 5 grand that day. And I think at the time it was maybe floating around like 15 or so. I'd have to go back and look at the numbers to be 100% certain, but it was something like that. Well, anyway, I remember going to work that night. I worked nights and telling my dad, I'm like, man, I think I'm gonna buy a Bitcoin. Like, take all the money I had saved up and buy it, and I did. And I didn't touch that Bitcoin until it might have been what's up, YouTube commenter? It might have been, I don't, if it was later that year, or maybe was it 21 our last bull run, 21. Yeah, so let's say within a year, that $5,000 investment or whatever, I think it was 4,600 I paid for it, was up to like 45K or something like that. So at that time is when I was streaming hard, I was going hard, and I was, making financial decisions, and finding coins and sharing coins, everything the channel was about. And I took that Bitcoin and I started breaking it apart and investing in other stuff. I was able to build my VeChain count up to 1 million VeChain, which is still where I stand today. I don't talk about that much on the stream about what I have, but I just thought, I thought I would today. I have exactly 1 million VeChain, and it's sitting in my ledger, and I'm letting VeThor build up. I don't touch it. I was able to juggle some investments to where, like, I'd buy and sell coins. I wasn't a trader by any means, and I always preach buy and hold. But I got in on a lot of things so early during that super cycle. I mean, there was some money to be made. So I remember building up 20,000 Cardano, and I remember buying Cardano it was like at 27 or 29 cents. And this is back in 21 also, if I'm not mistaken. And again, I haven't touched that Cardano. I had it staked for a while on one of the wallets, and I can't remember which one, but I ultimately moved it to Ledger just for security. I feel a little bit better about it. But so I still have all my Cardano. So I think what I'm gonna do this cycle, if we hit a bull run, I mean, we're kind of in a bull run, but if we hit another super cycle like we did in 21, I honestly think I'm gonna okay, Cardano at an all-time high of around $3, just under $3, I think. If everything goes, I mean, if we just get back to those numbers again, I was kind of telling my wife, I think I'm gonna sell my Cardano, because I have some business debt and all kinds of stuff I've been fighting with the last few years, and it's okay. So let's say it does, right? And if you notice historically, VeChain kind of follows. Okay, it's weird. Like Ethereum will pump. Okay, Bitcoin pumps and then comes down. And I'm talking over the course of a few months. And then Ethereum pumps and then comes down. And then Cardano pumps and then VeChain pumps. It's kind of like a thing. I don't know why it does that. But if VeChain gets back to all-time high with 1 million VeChain, I mean, you guys can, if it gets to 30 cents, I mean, you can do the math. So we were actually contemplating like getting out after this super cycle, and maybe clearing ourselves out of debt and mortgages, and just wipe everything out, and maybe maybe even consider building, because we've been in a home. Now our home is paid and we're in a decent situation, but we'd like to have a dream house, you know. And you can't do it. You can't build a dream house on that, but you can definitely sell this house and build a dream house anyway. So that's kind of what we're contemplating. But again, I've already told myself I'm not touching it until we're at least back to all-time highs, and I don't care if it takes another 4 years. But with the way the crypto reserve and all that, and Cardano being part of that crypto reserve, when the institutional money gets involved, there's a significant chance we can blow past that, honestly, this year. And I'm not one of these crypto bros that like hype everything to the moon, blah blah blah. Y'all know me better than that. It's just for the first time, crypto reserves, Cardano's involved. You know, it looks like it could be a thing. And then one thing I forgot to mention, LFGO, the meme coin in the community I'm involved in, they're on Solana. And with Solana being part of the crypto reserve, that has a chance to explode too. Now, thing about LFGO, it's a community takeover coin. I was basically, I'm not gonna say since day one, but I've made quite a few friendships on Telegram and on other coins throughout the years in crypto. And a guy, one of my good friends, I'm not gonna name his name, and I'm asking him if it's cool, but I'm not gonna name it now. Just a guy I met through crypto. We've been in some projects together where we've got rugged and had, you know, given it our all and whatnot. So we're on the same vibe. Anyway, he introduced me to LFGO when it was at about I think it was just under $200,000 market cap, and I invested $1,000 in it, and that coin within a matter of months went up to a $30 million market cap. That was one of the best things I've ever done. Now, sorry, I got a piece of bacon in my mouth. Now, I didn't sell. I'd have had 60 grand profit, give or take, on that coin, and I didn't sell because I was so sure that coin was going to $1 billion market cap. And I'm so sure of it then, I'm that sure of it now. I think we just need to let the cycle run its course and let Solana pick up steam and all that kind of stuff again. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm not involved to the point where like I'm getting any kind of kickback or anything. It's just that if you guys go to Telegram and join the LFGO community, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's a CTO, so everyone involved is just busting their butt and working real hard to make the coin grow and whatnot. So as you see on there at 0.000489, that's a $489,000 market cap. So it's a little more than double when I initially got in, but we know it's gotten to $30 million and it's going to go much higher. Highly well done coin. And all the people that put the work in behind it, all the normal people, CTOs. So you guys might want to take a look at that. It's kind of a hidden gem, and with the market cap so low right now on it, it's one that has, I mean, a potential for crazy returns. Just like VeChain at 2.7 cents right now, if that gets back up to all-time high, that's a 10x. Cardano would only be around a 3x right now, probably 3.5x if it gets back to all-time high. But you know, those market caps are so big on those coins. But LFGO, VeChain, that's the ones that are going to be no-brainers in the future. So we've been running for, where's my timer? Exactly half an hour. When I decided to come back and start doing these streams, I thought I would run like 30-minute, 45-minute streams. And today was more of just a catch up, kind of go over the current conditions of the market, say hi to some people that I hadn't seen in a while, that sort of thing. One thing I'm going to do before I leave, I'm going to switch over to my display capture because I want to show you guys the LFGO website. And they actually had someone in the community, well, few community members, if I'm not mistaken, put together a little video and whatnot. And it's really well done, just to kind of give you guys an idea. So so let me give that a shot right here. Okay, so give me a second so I can see what it looks like on my screen, because I'm gonna have to adjust it. Give me a second, guys. Let's see. Give me 1 second. I'm literally moving it and looking at it. Okay, this is probably close enough. I'm gonna go ahead and play and see if I can get this to work for you guys. So this is the website, LFGO. You can see they've got the Telegram, X, Deck Screener, all this kind of good stuff. They have a page with all the, I mean, the majority of all the memes we've been creating over the last year or so, where you can buy it, a little bit of information about them. Basically, the idea behind LFGO is they are, we brickify everything. We make memes of, you know, current entertainment, current politics, everything, but in the brickify format. And we use AI technology that's at everyone's availability to generate. It's basically, you can go and do it too, and it's fun and it's cool and it's gorgeous looking. So let's take a look at the little video.
In a world of Solana scams,
pull the rug.
one community took over.
Let's fucking go. He's not gonna make it. Well, now that I've filleted old Sam Bankman-Fried here, let's fucking go to 1 billion.
Let's fucking go. The LFGO story.
Just one question. When Lambo? Yeah. Not financial advice.
Yeah, I thought you guys would like that. Isn't that cool? And then, okay, so you can come here, you click on all memes. Look at this. You can search by name, by category, tags, collections. And I'm pretty sure quite a bit of mine are on here. I've been doing this since the CTO happened. Like I said, within a few days or a few weeks of the CTO. Contract address. Look at this. All the links. So the community's real deal. Let me swap back over to let's see here, guys. Yeah, so I mean, look, like I said, it's CTO, so there's no dev that can like crap on us and rug it and whatnot. It's all people that have bought into the coin that creates the market cap. So we're all working in unison to increase the value of the coin, kind of like how it should be in those types of meme coins and whatnot. But just something for you guys to check out if you're interested. But other than that, we kind of touched on a lot of the things I wanted to. I'm gonna get a little bit more information together and a little bit more material together for upcoming streams. That way, it can be a little bit more to discuss, a little bit more to talk about, and maybe do some more price predictions like I used to. I would put out price prediction videos. That's all still available on the on YouTube, but currently, you know, that sort of thing. But other than that, I think we kind of touched about what we needed to do. So hopefully we'll see everybody soon. Appreciate the views today. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Tell your friends we're back. We got a lot going on, a lot of information to share, and hopefully we can build a community to make some more money this season. Thanks, everybody. Y'all take it easy. Y'all stay safe.